Right, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a video. Just gonna quickly do something real quick on my PC. There we go. I'll be honest, I've kind of changed the tactic around. I know it's kind of a bit weird, but I think it kind of works. Mainly because, well, one, we don't really have the greatest record with actually trying to, trying to defend, essentially. So I've kind of gone for this. This is actually, I think, I found on Twitter, basically, I'm not sure, but I think someone's friend tried to do essentially the opposite of this, where basically they had 5 attacking midfielders, no central defenders, 2 wing backs, and basically 2 defence. But obviously I've gone for the opposite of that. As well, basically Unal's sadly gotten injured, so I can't use him. Maximovic is having a bit of a rest for today. Kind of got a bit of a changed team. Oh wait, Sione is not good enough, so I'll put Maximovic in instead. Yeah, let's put Maximovic in, just because, honestly, I kind of don't want to, obviously end up hurting any of our players, essentially. So we've got basically 2 wing-backs, I think. We'll do 2 wing-backs on support, I think. Or would it be better to do this? I think it might be better to do this instead. Basically have 2 wing-backs like that, who can basically trouble up the pitch. And then also 2, actually, that'll be good. No-nonsense fullbacks, I think will be good. It's basically help out with our losses that we keep doing. Why do you want Diogo to go there? Diogo's not even that good. I'm not doing your stupid thing. Go away. Go away, Ozun. No. Go away. Right, let's try this. Sorry if I sniffle quite a lot. I'm currently a little sick. Well, kind of a bit sick. Right now, just because I don't really know. Just, I'm randomly got some sniffles, and also occasionally got a bit of a weird cough. I'm not sure how this actually goes. Oh, Valladod's right down there. Wow. Is Real Valladolid the one that you can actually buy a stake in? Not a stake as in EAK, but a stake as in owning part of the club. Because I think they actually did a thing where you could actually buy I think 1% or 0.1% of it. And it was only for a few people, I think. Sorry guys, we're seeing a cheesy triangle. I don't want to pick it up on the thing. So I basically just did a thing with, well, essentially I just did a I just did a God, I can't think. TW 2020, our next part of the series for the 2010 Versus series, which isn't really a Versus series because some of the wrestlers are in both teams, which obviously is a bit weird, honestly. But oh well. So yeah, hopefully we can win, but it looks like we might lose here. Because it looks like our team is still having difficulties with actually doing good. Ogundo's... Guys, you just let him try and score. I hate this goddamn thing a lot of the time. I don't get why the hell do we keep on end up let them shoot? Because none of the players are like going around the people and going like, or anything. They're just letting them shoot. It's like that. Like that. God, my nose. My nose is very runny, which is very weird. Luckily, I'm not having a nosebleed. Although, I think I've only had a nosebleed... Actually, I don't think I've had a nosebleed, which is quite weird. Although, strangely, like, basically, when I was in year 7, I accidentally, like, got taken to the ground hard on the bus, basically because I was moving to the front. On basically a school bus, which the floors are, like, quite bad there. So, basically what ended up happening was that nowadays I have, but I can basically breathe out one nostril at a time, which doesn't really help with essentially eating, drinking, stuff like that. Like, pretty easily I get out of breath because of that. Oh, piss off, ref. Okay, that was offside. I know that's offside. That's definitely offside. Oh. Although that did look offside, didn't it? Although it took 2 people to basically do that. That's like inches offside, I think. Let's look at that again. Honestly, I'm not sure when you actually can see that it's offside. Is the thing. Like, that's the only thing about VAR. You don't actually know how it's offside. But yeah, basically, I can only breathe out one nostril at a time, which is definitely very annoying when I get a cold. It's just, you know, can't really breathe, so I have to breathe through my mouth, which is quite annoying. So then half the time, like when I'm doing exercise and stuff, I'm like very easily, which which some people don't really know that I can only bring out one Lustral at a time. And we just conceded. Why? Why? Why, you pieces of crap? Alright, what happened here? The Mache, no one's going towards the ball. No one. No one's going towards the ball. What the hell? Guys, you are just bottling this. You're literally bottling the whole bloody thing. Complete idiots. Let's just bring on Marcelo. For Marciano. Well, Marcelo for Marciano. Marciano, I don't know why I bought. I think I was rushing to get someone. I think Ovito, or it's called, we should have got him instead. If we're going to get sacked, I'll probably start again. Basically like a redux or something of the first series, well, first season, and try and make some different decisions, I guess. But yeah, try and do that essentially. Which obviously is a bit weird, but okay. We just stupidly keep on losing the ball very easily, which is very annoying. So essentially I will, depending on if, like, how much money I get, when the next FM comes out, which will be probably around November-ish, around that time, hopefully, I can get another one of the mystery shirts, which is always quite good to buy. Like, if you haven't, I definitely recommend sort of playing that, because it's very good. Very good to do, especially if you want to do, like, doing a team and stuff. So it's good to do that. Obviously, it does cost quite a bit of money, but honestly, it depends on if you want, like, that season shirt, or if you want, like, just any type of shirt from any season. I was looking to do Harrogate Town, but honestly, at the moment, I don't really want to. Just because I know guaranteed I'm going to get sacked within the first season of Harrogate Town. And also, it doesn't have nearly as much money as Getafe. Actually, Getafe is quite a fun team to play as. But the only problem is that, obviously, well, this season, the team isn't particularly great. Which is very annoying. But I think that might be me and the fact that I keep on signing the wrong people. Like, do we need Marcelo? Probably not, but it's better than quite a lot of other, like, left backs. Has the experience, but I definitely think maybe he would be suited more to the, what's like the other stuff instead. Angeleri could perhaps come off. Let's play as this. Pour 2, you're going to come on, and also I need maybe someone else to go to here as well. Maybe Elena. Oh wait, Unal can come on for you. I want Elena to come on? Yeah. Yeah, Elena to come on, which will play as advanced midfielder, advanced playmaker. Alright, look for the winning goal. I know that Unal is kind of a weird person to bring on, but we need to get a goal, and Unal this season so far has actually been quite good. Yeah, Unal so far has actually been good this season, so hopefully he can try and get a goal right now. Sione we could maybe bring on as well, actually. Yeah, it doesn't particularly look that good as of right now. We're going to play him... What's his main position? Attacking midfielder, attacking. Okay. Attacking role. There we go. Right, bring on Sione. And hopefully we can try and do something. Oh no, we're down to 12. Oh no, Granada, I think, is either winning or just randomly is now where we were. Plata's gonna score. Yep. What is Sabria? Okay, why is he coming out of the net? Why are you coming out the net, you stupid fool? Right, let's see what happens. Plata, why are you going forward, you idiot? You complete idiot. Why are you going forward? But right, Soraya, that's no one else's fault but Soraya. It's no one else's fault but Soraya. And also we've got 5 at the back as well. What the hell? This is the annoying thing about this team. The team just easily bottles every game. We should have won, but no. They got 2 goals back. Shut up. Shut up. How? How? Tell me how there is that. Fine, who can go DM? Valajo, I know you're annoyed, but I'll make you that. Okay. Oh my god. Maybe it's the in transition, but actually it probably is. But seriously, what the hell? You know what? Sack me. Sack me. I want to start again because this team should be good, but it's not. And I have no idea why. Surreal looks like he's playing like a lot lower than what he is. Pour 2. Oh look, we lost the ball again. Good one, Velajo. You're actually doing actual football. Velajo is the only person that is actually doing football. Why isn't... Okay, so you leave Murato to get that. Well, that makes sense. Ah. Oh look, it's going to be free. Perez into Plata. There's 2 people there. Head the ball! How do you not know how to head the ball? Also, we're losing against a team in 18th place. Ow. Ow. Ah, I ended up biting my mouth. What are you doing? Great, we just lost. No. Fuck off. Go away. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause here. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we are going to get sacked. We didn't. How are we not getting sacked? Doesn't make any sense. Just sack me. Just sack me. We're in 15th. We've only won 2 games. Let's see. Dynamics. Team meeting. Right. So guys, I'll see you all in the next game. I'm probably going to change the tactic again. Just because, well, the team sucks, essentially. See you all then. Oh, we are back. For death. Or getting fired. One of the two. Where we end up getting screwed out of our minds by a load of BS. Who can we have as the other person? I'm thinking Campana. Could be good. Oh yeah, we do have Hugo. We do have Come On, who are back in because, well, they're quite good. Although they are lacking match sharpness, which is slightly annoying. Sione needs to come off. Let's maybe throw... I'm trying to think. Who would be good for this? Maybe having Campana on could be good for this match. Everyone seems to be good. We are going to go in with this match. Also, we've got Marcelo, who's going to be a attacking midfielder, which I actually didn't know that he could actually be that. But we are going to go in with tonight's game. Well, the second game of 3. we're going to do each one in 3. Obviously, I know that I kind of did 2 for the last one, but that was mainly due to the fact that we had... Wait, that was... Oh wait, I've done a video since. What was wrong with my brain? Like, oh yeah, this thing happened. Oh wait. I swear if we don't beat Huishka, or Hushka, or they could like to be called, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Like, okay, what are you guys doing? Well, this doesn't make any sense. Look at though, after today, which is a Friday, I've got 3 days off, which I am hopefully going to do more videos of different stuff, just to kind of do some stuff, essentially. A lot of different series, which will be good. So basically, if you guys want to watch a particular series, I've got it. Which at the moment seems to be a load of Star Wars stuff. Although I will say Star Wars stuff is kind of hit and miss at the moment. You know, at the moment, technically it's a bit hit and miss. I thought Squadrons wasn't really that good, along with other games that honestly EA's done, but then also some stuff that LucasArts has done. Although LucasArts, you know, like, I always say, never do quantity over quality, do quality over quantity. That's why I feel like Disney's, well, Star Wars everything, including Marvel, like, just seems really bad with the amount of quantity that they have with that stuff. You know, obviously people want to watch new things, but the only problem with that is mainly the fact that, you know, essentially there's not really that much stuff in between. You know, for example, you know, like the Star Wars films that they had, which was every year or something, I thought that was a bit stupid. Like, why have a Rogue One film? Just out of nowhere? Like, why have a Rogue One film? Like, maybe because it's good with that generation and stuff. Like, oh yeah, this is what's happening before the New Hope. But also, we've already seen what's happened in that film, so what's the point of doing something with stuff that we've actually seen? Although the only good thing about it is probably, well, the way that they sort of did it is good. And also the fact that Darth Vader actually looks like a threat in the film, instead of, you know, the sort of trilogy that I did, where he looked like kind of a weakling, almost. Just like, oh yeah, his own son is beating him. Which sounds bad now you say it. Like, seriously, his own son beat the Chosen One, which almost makes me believe that instead the surname Skywalker is essentially what the Chosen thing, like the Chosen One thing is, instead of, you know, basically all of the other stuff, essentially. Because, like, Luke Skywalker seems like more of the Chosen One than Anakin. Although technically Anakin was kind of a Chosen One, but then he got, you know, manipulated by Palpatine. Which, there's been a load of stuff about, what if Anakin, you know, turned these people to the dark side, or what if Anakin turned to the light, you know, left the Jedi Order, became the ultimate Jedi, stuff like that. But then you always have to remember that George Lucas had a plan with what he wanted to do. He wanted to sort of... But I think maybe if you sort of maybe shuffled the prequels first, then the other stuff, that would be good. But, kind of works. Kind of works. I mean, the prequels, what I really liked... The clone troopers just look badass. More in the third film than the second. The second one, I felt like they were a bit kind of out of place. Almost, which luckily got changed. And also obviously the stuff with, like, the third one, and then also the Clone Wars kind of redeems them in a way, because basically Dave Filoni was basically being taught by George Lucas with all of the Star Wars stuff, which honestly Kathleen Kennedy never did. To my knowledge, I don't think she did. Which, that's the problem between the two. The two people, like Jon Favreau as well. Like, the Disney stuff, the only people that are actually doing good with Disney stuff is Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. J.J. Abrams, I think, made a Star Trek version of Star Wars, where he essentially just went, anyone can be Jedi. They can't. They can't. It's not like everyone can, like, pick up a lightsaber and know how to use it straight away. It's not like, it... Honestly, like, Jedi and stuff, they have that kind of stuff, with, honestly, those things, not everyone can pick up a lightsaber and know how to use it. The reason why, Rey knew how to use a lightsaber so easily is because she tapped into the dark side very easily. Which I think Disney were like, I know, she is a good person. But then also, she nearly killed Kylo Ren. She did a load of bad stuff. How is she good? Is the thing, like, how is she good? In all senses, how is she good? Like, why would you kind of believe that she is good if she literally tried to kill someone? Like, also, the way that Luke's been written in the sequel trilogy, is just really stupid. Especially Rian Johnson, where it's like, oh yeah, well, Luke's completely different now, blah blah blah. No. No, Ryan, you're completely wrong. It's like, oh yeah, I think Luke would be like this. No, he wouldn't. In what right mind would Luke be what he is in the sequel trilogy? Instead, why not have a sort of, I guess, new Jedi stuff? Like, have Jaden, have Kylo, have all these guys. Or have Kyle, have all these guys. Like, be alongside, Luke, like, around the galaxy. And then have, some of the others, like, come in. Like, so, like, oh yeah, you know, well, Luke, you know, we kind of need help with this situation, and sort of, you know, maybe have Leia, you know, essentially show up at times. So, you know, they could have done, like, a load of different things instead of what they did with, you know, with the sequel trilogy. One, maybe, I don't know, dive into, you know, the legend, well, the expanded universe. Have Desan, have those guys, have a load of Reborns. And essentially have, you know, kind of what it was in the olden years. Especially around the old Republic era. Not like the KOTOR ones, but further on from that. Where essentially, you know, it's like a load of Jedi versus a load of Sith. Could have been great. You know, sort of like have two different orders, them sort of going on missions, although technically there would be more of a Mandalorian Book of Boba Fett thing, I think. But sort of like have it where, you know, sort of we're seeing a new Jedi, you know, essentially what the Jedi Academy game is. Or maybe the Jedi Knight trilogy, or Jedi, you know, series is, with essentially, you know, kind of, where Luke is basically a teacher, and Luke's essentially, you know, like, teaching the next generation of Jedi, and then maybe they could have had, like, Leia, like, sort of find out that she's also a Jedi, or she, like, can tap into the Force, and basically, like, she ends up, like, ultimately having the choice of either do I stay as a Jedi, or, you know, like, up to, you know, like, Ben Solo's sort of stuff. But instead, what do? They're like, basically like, oh yeah, this is our story. Then suddenly I think they're like retconning a load of the other stuff now. Which is a bit weird. Like they go like, oh yeah, Force healing is now a thing. Like, honestly, I feel like George Lucas would have hated to do that. Because then what's the point of Anakin falling to the dark side? You know, to essentially save Padme. Could have, you know, it could have been different if, you know, Padme essentially, you know, obviously, you know, is the main seller of Anakin's into the dark side. But after, like, looking into seeing what George Lucas wanted to do, I was actually very on board with all that stuff that he wanted to do. Because it would have been good, but obviously, you know, the sequel stuff, not particularly a fan of. Rey just seemed overpowered way too easily. Rey just seemed way too overpowered. As a hero, like, even Anakin and Luke, they still had, like, oh, I can't defeat him this time, you know. Anakin getting his hand chopped off, Anakin essentially having, you know, these things happen to him, and then essentially Luke also having that, you know, where both of them get one of their hands chopped off in the second film. I feel like I feel like Rey never did anything wrong to basically end up just becoming, you know, essentially a bad, main character. If there's nothing that you can do wrong, then what's the point of, sort of rooting for you, essentially. Like that I think is the problem with Rey's sort of stuff. How are we? Oh my god. Yeah, so basically the problem with Rey is that she's really overpowered. Anakin and Luke obviously were, a big thing. But basically, what's the difference between Rey and the Skywalkers? And yes, she isn't a Skywalker. Kathleen, she isn't a Skywalker. Don't say that she's a Skywalker, she's a Palpatine. She's a Sith. She's a fallen Sith, I guess. But she isn't at all a Jedi. Like the third film as well, with the whole Chewbacca thing, I was like, come on, you literally kill off Chewie, and then next scene, haha, we fooled you, he's actually alive. Maybe, I don't know, have it so that there's at least 30 minutes or so where the audience can kind of get something. They can basically get something with that, but no. Like, haha, fooled you. And it's ridiculous, honestly. Like, they can't even for a second, even kill off one of their main characters. They only killed Han off, basically. Well, basically killed off Han just because, well, he specifically told J.J. Abrams, I want to do this. And J.J. is just like, yeah, sure. And then basically the third film, he randomly comes back as a bad Force ghost, which didn't even make any sense. Because Han isn't a Jedi. Like, what the hell's about all the things with people not being Jedi but still having powers of Jedi? Like Finn, for example, could have been good. But no. I have a feeling we're going to get sacked in a sec. We are so bad. We are so goddamn bad right now. Seriously, what the hell is going on with this team? How do I even make them? I guess what I could do is maybe do like a Canaccio or something, but even then that doesn't really work. I think what I might have to do is try to go for a Canaccio, but basically try and go for like some sort of Canaccio which actually works. Because other than that, basically there's not really anything. Yeah, it's not really a good Canaccio to sort of do, I guess. Anyway, guys, see you all in the third part. Sorry about the rants about Star Wars, but honestly, I just don't like the sequel trilogy. Or anything Disney Star Wars related, honestly. Now that I think about it, like, Mandalorian's just gone down a massive hill which makes me feel like someone in the higher ups was sort of like, oh yeah, let me take a look at the series, and like it's like, oh yeah, why don't you have, you know, essentially Din Djarin essentially just do a load of fetch quests. Like, what happened to the show? What's the show? The second series, or the second season, is the best out of all three. One is still trying to find its ground. Two is probably the best. Book of Boba Fett I actually liked. At times though, I didn't really, you know, I was basically like, okay, why? Why do a series of Boba Fett? But honestly, it was quite good. The third one was just to basically load more sort of, I guess, fetch quests. And then there was that one episode where it was with like a load of former, you know, battle droids and super battle droids and stuff like that, with the place with like Jack Black and whoever her name is, basically doing that. And like, I was completely disappointed with that episode. It was like, okay, you completely ruined Din Djarin in that episode. You completely ruined the whole of the Mandalorian plot. It was basically like, oh well, Bo-Katan, you know, saved me from this. She's now the wielder of the blade, and I'm like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Why does no one look back to the KOTOR series and see what it was like? Because Revan kills a Mandalorian. I think later on down the line, he gets bested by Candace, I think. And then basically he becomes now the wielder of the dark saber. Although I think it's actually the title of Mandalore, which should come also with the dark saber. And then magically in the final episode, oh, this presumably clone, which I think is kind of a cop-out, and then suddenly is just going to come back. Moff Gideon slash Gus, I think, from Breaking Bad. Breaks the darksaber. Okay. Okay, you ruined something that's centuries old, and you kill it in a stupid way. Idiots. Righty-ho. Back in with the third game. Gun Canaccio. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen now. But let's see what happens. Gonna be a bit of a weird thing, I guess. So essentially, we are right down at the end of the table, which is fun. Very, very fun. Who against? Oh, Atletico Bilbao. Oh, wait. Wait, no. It was definitely a Real team that was the one that basically you could actually play money with. Well, I can't remember exactly which one it was that you could actually do that with. Who knows? Who really knows? Oh! Montreal just scored. I didn't actually see that. was looking at my phone for a second. Yeah, so... Wow. Let's see this goal. Unal into Anglieri. Into Muriel. And Muriel... I'm not sure if that was offside, to be honest. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not sure if that was offside. Or not. But we are winning. Although... As you know, with this team, can instantly be destroyed, as we are seeing right now. Look at all their players going forward, all of our players are sort of like hanging back almost. Soraya has to go out to get it. Soraya boots it up and immediately passes back to the opposition, which is quite bad for us. Oh yeah, and Herrera plays for the opposition, which is kind of annoying. Because under Herrera, obviously, some people don't like under Herrera, but honestly, he is quite a good player. Yeah, quite a good player, to be honest. I guess we just have to try and I guess try and see how good we do. Oh, Unal's offside. Okay. Yeah. Righty. Ooh, we're getting it out. Come on, guys. Don't let them score. Oh, my fucking God. Guys, come on. As soon as we get a ball into the box, just suddenly they're like, oh, well, they're probably not going to score. Suddenly scores. Surprise, Pikachu pace. See, look. Ure instantly goes in. Oh my God, you complete and utter idiot. What is wrong with this team? I'm going to say this a lot, but seriously. Seriously, there's just something wrong with this team. Just like, they can't even defend properly. Which is the other annoying thing. Like, literally, they can't defend for their own lives. And also, some of them are selfish as well. Just, what is with this team? It's like, oh yeah, blah, blah. What is wrong with this team? I don't get this team at all. How... Right, so we're going low. Okay. Chop off more. Let's do that. Trying to see what we can do with this. Okay. Pretty sure we're just gonna end up losing. Because our team is very, very bad, especially in defense. Because, like, even I can... Obviously, I'm not a professional footballer, but even I'm quite good at sort of this sort of stuff. Gossip is going to score. Yep. And we've got the ball again. Yep, that's definitely offside. Seriously, I do not get what the hell is going on in this team. And I'm going to say it a lot, but seriously. Seriously, there is just something wrong. Seriously, it just doesn't make any sense. Just like, seriously, what is going on in this team? Hi guys, I'm not sure why, but my dog's randomly running. Just give me a sec. What's up, boy? Okay. Not sure what was wrong with him. Yeah, I just don't get what the hell is going on anymore with this. Shut up! What the f- Guys, come the fuck on. Right, Morato is supposed to be good, but he's doing utter crap. Oh my god. I'm terrible. You've literally been terrible. Morato is doing utter crap. Who can come on for him? Probably Stefan. Can Stefan try to do better, please? And then also Soraya, you just get off the pitch. Honestly, I think in the January transfer window I might get rid of Soraya, just because he is doing utter crap for us right now. Just over and over and over again, just ends up being so terrible for us. Which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Well, like, why are you not communicating with each other? Unal can't even shoot. This is why this game's so stressful. We're supposed to be good. I'm just not going to say anything. I'm just not going to say anything. Honestly, I'm just fed up with this team. Sancho, okay, this guy. Guys, what are you doing? Just like all of a sudden they just like stop doing anything. That's why they're like looking at the ball, go like, just please just sack me. Please sack me. Please sack me, Garcia. At least Alvarez is actually doing okay. Zarya's already better than Thingy. Seriously, what? Like, I don't get this at all. Right, do that. Sure. Anyone else? Who else is having a bad game? Swap Unal down, and then maybe have two attacking midfielders there. Who can go there? What's Porto like? It's not particularly good. Sione is not particularly good. Miller? Maybe Miller. Actually, what about if we swap Campana and Miller around and try and do that? We've got 4 substitutes now. Probably keep it to that. And see what happens. Alright, Maximovic. Do something, please. Into Marial. Why is Marial all the way out there? What the hell? Unal. Oh. Oh my god. Come on, do something. Well, what? Volager wants to come off. For who do they say? Oh, Muyota. Sure. Sure, do something. I swear we're just doomed, honestly. This team's got good players, it's just the fact that all of them are just designed to be crap. I was like, okay. Okay, just doesn't make any sense. Move with the ball. Move. Pass. Oh my god. Aguilera through to Marial. I can't even shoot. It's the worst thing. I can't even shoot. Well, good thing is we haven't conceded anymore. Bad thing is we haven't scored anymore. Marial, run! Run! No, you're going immediately. What was that? What was that? Oh my god, and it's all over. We have completely bottled it again. You guys are dreadful. That was completely dreadful. Just completely dreadful. Like, what the hell is going on? Come on, please. Come on, how long until you sack me? Seriously, I want to get sacked. That's the thing, I want to get sacked. Also, it's 15 days until the next game. I feel we did okay with that tactic, just the fact that we just are utterly crap, honestly. were just holy crap. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching. Sorry about my sort of not particularly good sort of stuff. I'll see you all in the next game. Have a good day and goodbye.